Hi everyone, I'm Carol. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for coming back. And thanks for coming for this 30 minutes flow yoga class for today. Different from other classes, let's start today standing on our feet. Bring your hands to your chest. Find a neutral pelvis here. Engage through your thighs and elongate your spine. Then take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold at the top and exhale through your mouth. And just keep breathing here for a while, starting to bring awareness to your body and preparing for this next class. And now you can open your eyes, release your hands down. So inhale, rotate your shoulders back, open your chest. Exhale, and inhale, rise our arms up to the sky. And then from here, hold your left wrist with your right hand and bend to the right to stretch the left side of your body. Your gaze can be up. And exhale, come back to center and switch side. Hold your right wrist with your left hand bending to the left. Feel the right side of your body being stretched here. Then come back to center. Bring your hands behind your back and interlace your fingers. And prepare here. Inhale, look up, and exhale, start to bend back. Opening your heart. And exhale, come back to center. And inhale, exhale, reach forward, start to bend forward. And then start to bend your right knee, looking to the right, so your arms start to come to the left. Stretching the hamstrings. Then come back to center, inhale, and exhale. Move to the other side, bend the left knee, and look to the left. Then release your arms forward in this halfway lift and start to open your legs wide. Come to halfway lift, inhale, and exhale, bend all the way down. Option to keep your fingertips to the ground, maybe your palms of your hands or your forearms. Inhale, halfway lift. And then start to move to the left, holding your ankle. Your belly is closer to your thighs. And exhale, start to move back to center. And then exhale, move to the other side, holding your right ankle. And then next, start to move your body to the front of your mat, coming to a long lunge in your right leg. You can keep your palms to the ground. And from here, start to extend your front leg. Your back heels is still lifted. And inhale here, expand your chest, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. And then come back to low lunge. Then keep your left hand down to the ground. Extend your right arm up. Look up for a revolved side angle. And exhale, come back to center. And then bring your left foot to meet the right foot. And inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Lengthening your spine. Stretching your hamstrings. Option to hold your ankles. Or just keep your arms down to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift again. And this time, step your right leg back in a low lunge on your left. Inhale and exhale. Start to extend your left leg, coming to extended pyramid pose. Lifting your right heels is lifted. And exhale, come back to low lunge. Inhale, open your left arm up, look up in a revolved side angle, twisting your spine. And exhale, come back to center. So this time, step back with your left foot, coming to a downward facing dog. You can pedal your feet, stretch your shoulders, you can lift the heels off the ground. Just enjoy your first downward facing dog of the class. And then from here, start to extend your right arm back to reach the outside of your left ankle, twisting in this downward facing dog. You can try to look up, then come back center and switch side. Extend the left arm, reaching the outside of your right ankle. This is called revolved downward facing dog. Then come back to center and start to bring your knee down to a tabletop position. Check if your knees is under your hips and your wrists under your shoulders. And from here, inhale, bring your leg up, flexing your foot, kicking up, while you bend your spine, looking up. And then exhale, bring your knee towards your chest, look back, and then inhale again, look up, kick up, and squeeze your abs again. Inhale, look up, exhale, drop your heads down, look back, and hold here, squeezing your abs. Inhale, look up, hold here, squeezing your butt, and then this time bring your right arm out of the mat, reaching your left foot. Inhale, try to go deeper here, curving your spine, bringing your foot closer to your body. And exhale, come back center, and let's switch side. Kick your right leg up, flex your foot, look up. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your toe bones in, look back. Inhale, look up, kick up. Exhale, squeeze your abs, bring your navel in. Inhale, look up. And in the next, curve and hold. Firing your abdominal muscles. And inhale, look up, squeeze, and then reach your right foot with your left hand. Inhale, look up, round your spine, opening your shoulders. And exhale, release down. So next, tuck your toes under, push your hips up, coming to a downward facing dog. Take a breath here. During the next inhale, bring your left leg up for a three-legged dog. Keep your hips squared. And then flex your feet. And then bend your legs, opening your hips. And then flip your dog. Bringing your left leg right outside of your mat. Extend your left arm back. And then come back. Three-legged dog. Extend your left leg back. And inhale, bring forward between your hands. From here, keep your right arm down. Extend your left arm back, twisting your body. The outside of your right feet come to the floor. And then come back to center. Place your hands down. And extend three-legged dog. Left leg up, come up. And release down. Inhale, extend your right leg up. Three-legged dog. Keep your hips squared. And then bend your leg, open your hips, and flip your dog. Bring your right leg outside the left side of your mat. And then come back to center, three-legged dog. Inhale, exhale. Bring your right leg forward in between your hands. Keep the left palm down and open the right arm back, bringing your hips closer to the ground. So this time the outside of your left foot is on the ground. And come back to center. Inhale and extend your right leg back, three-legged dog. And then come back center to a downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg back. Extend, three-legged dog. And exhale, bring forward. Place your foot on the floor. And inhale, come to a crescent lunge. Extend your arms up. Keep your hip bones pointing forward. Your spine is extended. And exhale, open to warrior two. Check your alignment here. Inhale. And exhale, reverse warrior, bending to the right. And exhale, come back center to warrior two. Then rotate your arms up, come back in to a crescent lunge. Now shift your weight to the left leg without touching the floor, coming to a staff pose. Hold for a breath, and then bring the soles of your right foot to the left inner thigh for a tree pose. You can bring your hands closer to your chest for a prayer pose. And hold here, balancing, focus. And inhale, bring your arms up, coming back to a staff pose. And then hug your legs, holding your knees, and start to move your ankle. You can bring your legs closer for your chest if you want. Circling your feet to one side, then to the other. And then from here, start to extend your right arm up and start to look back. Option to extend your right leg and your left arm for a twisted staff. Inhale, bring your legs down, extend up, mountain pose. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, monkey, halfway lift. And exhale, step back or jump for chaturanga. Bend your elbows, lower down. And inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, back to downward facing dog. Now, inhale, rise your right leg up. Three-legged dog. And exhale, bend your knees, bring your feet front. Inhale, crescent lunge, warrior one. And exhale, open to warrior two. Keep your hips aligned, your knees over your ankle. Inhale and exhale, reverse warrior. Come back to center. And then come back for a crescent lunge. And prepare to do a staff pose, holding on your right leg. Move your weight forward. Bend your left knee. And prepare to do a tree pose on this side. The left soles of your feet closer to the right inner thighs. And bring the hands to your chest. Focus in one point to balance here. And then release. Bend your legs front, holding your knees and rotating your ankles, releasing any stress, any tension on ankles or toes. And again here, option to hold your leg or maybe extend. You can start to twist, looking back above your shoulders, holding your balance. And then release your both legs down. Inhale up and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look front, halfway lift. And exhale, jump back, chaturanga, lower down. Inhale, upper facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. And from here, lift your heels out of the mat. And start to shift forward to a plank pose. Hold and start to lower down your hips for upward facing dog. And exhale, come back, downward facing dog. Do this movement for more 2 times. Move forward, coming to upward facing dog. And shifting your hips up, coming to downward facing dog. Lift your heels, move forward, upward facing dog. And this time you can release down your knees to the ground, coming to a child's pose, resting for a while. Breath in and out. And then come back. Come to your knees. Tuck your toes under and let's prepare to do a camel pose. Inhale, lengthening your spine. Tuck your tailbone under. And exhale, start to arch your back, reaching your left arm, your left hand to your left ankles. Keep pushing your hip bones forward. And inhale, come back center, switching sides. Inhale, lengthening. And exhale, bend back. Reach your right hand to your right ankle, extending your left arm back, looking back. And inhale, come back center. And this time, let's go with both hands for a deep arch on your back. Inhale, lengthening. And exhale, bend back. Remember always to tuck your tailbone under to prevent any compression in your lower back. Internally rotate your thighs. An option to bring the top of your feet to the ground for a deeper stretch. Or you can just keep holding your ankles with your toes tucked under. Remember to keep breathing here in and out slowly. Then come back. You can help with your both hands holding the lower back. You can come to your knees. This time open your legs a bit wide and start to extend forward for a child's pose. Releasing the tension that we cause in our spine in this camel pose. Deepening, stretching the lower back and back. Resting your forehead to the ground. You can start to come back and prepare to sit with your both legs extended in Dandasana staff pose. And now from here, bend your left leg and bring to the outside of your right knee. And then inhale, bring your right arm up. And exhale, twist to the left. Keep your left arm back to support your spine. So option to hold your left ankle or simply bend your elbow bone, pressing it against your knee to deepening your twist. Your gaze is above your left shoulder. Then you can come back and now bring your feet inside your thighs. Interlace your fingers and hold the sole of your feet and start to extend your legs. Option to start bending your elbows, bringing the legs closer to your body. And then you can release down. And let's switch sides. Bend your right leg, bringing to the outside of your left knee. Then inhale, left arm up. Exhale, twist to the right. And again, option to hold your ankle or just bend your elbows, looking back above your right shoulders. Inhale, come back center. Bend your legs, hold your foot with your hands interlaced and extend your legs. Extend your spine tall. An option to bend your elbows, bringing your thighs close to your belly. And exhale, release your legs down. And now from here, start to bend your both legs. Sit tall here. Engage your core, extend your spine, extend your arms forward, and start to lower back. Point your toes. And then start to extend your right leg up and release down. Now switch. Left leg up. Remember to engage your core. And this time both. You can keep bended or option to extend if you're able to keep your spine straight. And as exhale, start to lower down for a low boat, but keep your legs lifted. And inhale, come back to boat. This time, hold your hands in an arrow mudra and point to the right, bringing your your legs to the left. Here comes center and then exhale, switch. And then change. Arms to the right, legs to the left. And then legs to the right, hands to the right, left. And then switch. Your abs are burning here. And keep moving. Switch. And then come back to center. Hold a bit more. And then release. Then start to lower down into your back. Keep your legs bended closer to your butt. Press your palms down. Take your tailbone in and start to push your hips up. And hold. And lower down. And then inhale. Bring your hips up. Engage your thighs. And exhale, lower down. And do one more. Inhale up, and this time hold. Squeezing your butt in, pressing your palms against the floor, and then you can release. So from here, if you have will in your practice, you can do it, or you can just do bridge once more. So bring the palms above your shoulders with the tips of your fingers pointing towards the shoulders. Your elbows is pointing up. Inhale here and exhale. Press strongly through the palms of your hands and feet, engaging the lower back. Tuck your tailbone and lift your torso and hips off the floor, deep arching your spine. Avoiding opening your knees. Keep your inner thighs engaged and relax your neck. And hold here for a breath. And to exit, start to bend your arms, bring the head and shoulders to the floor, lowering your hips. And then you can release your legs. From here, hug your knees closer to your chest, hugging yourself. And then extend your left leg forward and bring the right leg up, stretching your hamstrings. You can hold in your thighs or calves. And then start to twist. Bring the right leg to the left. Look to the right. Keep your shoulders to the ground. And then start to come back to center and switch legs. Extend the right one and hug the left leg closer to your chest. And then extend, stretching here a bit more. And then exhale, release the left leg to the right, twisting your spine. And you can look to the left. And then come back to center. An option here to do a happy baby. Little pose for the accident. Alright, back to the class. You don't need to run. In this baby pose, you can roll side to side. And when you are ready, extend your legs forward. Your arms is alongside your body. And rest here in Savasana. Please take your time here in Savasana as long as you can. And when you are ready, come back to a seated pose. And you can still keep your eyes closed for a while. Thanks guys for coming again. I hope you enjoyed this class. I wish all the best from my heart to yours. Namaste.